Martian Man TV, how everybody doing? Today, y'all, let me show y'all, give y'all an update on what's going on with the Gotti situation with the RICO case, and the feds basically investigating him with the Young Dolph murder. So, y'all check out this footage, and I'm gonna get back into it with y'all.
And when we're looking through Angela Simmons' statement of her affidavit, she actually gave us some details, some chilling details about what happened with Young Dolph and her involvement in the case with Young Dolph and Big Jook. And, you know, my thoughts on this matter is I knew that she had some sort of involvement from the very beginning. After in the same relative area that Young Dolph was killed at, only 15 minutes away. And it was both a due from drive-by shooting. And another thing that we are pondering on is why are we able to get footage of the outside of the Makita's cookie store, but there is no inside footage when there is clearly 4 cameras inside the building that we have counted, all lined up from the 4 squares, the 4 corners of the building. And that's how it's been thinking that there is more going on, that this has been an inside job, that there's multiple assailants and multiple masterminds behind the real killing of Young Dolph and Anthony Big Jook. And Moneybagg Yo's artist, Big 30, said that Young Dolph actually deserved for what happened to him and what he got. And that was mind-blowing to me when I first read that. Because Young Dolph was a young man, as I said,
Moneybagg Yo,
trying to stick up for his community. He's helped out his community, he's helped out his people, he's donated money.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Big Jook.
He is a known pillar to the community and to his people. He was a light to them. He was a beacon of hope. And then for this tragedy to happen to him again, where he got set up, and they left his community in turmoil. It made a war on the streets. It had chaos going on ever since then in Memphis. We have been dealing with major crimes ever since then. And Big Moochie Drake, for all that you didn't know, he actually just recently got out of jail. He is trying to retaliate against CMG. I feel like this is a terrible thing that's going on, and I see this going on constantly in my line of work. The reason I say this is these young people, these young upcoming people nowadays, they do not want to work. They want things to be handed to them, given to them, and when they see somebody else with it, the only thing they can think about is robbing them or stealing from them or doing something deceitful to set them up, or to bring them down with them to their level. They don't want to work for these hard-earned riches anymore. They do not want to have the American dream that we used to have back in the past. And so, it's a terrible thing that we have going on nowadays that needs to stop. And we blocked off every perimeter, we blocked off every airway, just to find the connections to Young Dolph. You know, we had to do this so that we were able to get the culprits responsible for Young Dolph and also the killing of Big Jook. We actually found them trying to take private planes and private jets on a private airway path that wasn't for the public, and it was only for specific authorities. How did they get this access to these paths? We do not know just yet. We are currently still investigating the situation, but Yo Gotti will be in big trouble for this because we have surveillance footage of Yo Gotti's artists cashing these checks from the hits and personal banks and private ATM machines. And so, currently, the reason Yo Gotti did it the way he did it was he made his artists the scapegoats. His artists were actually the mules. They were in a way, for a term for it, they were the drug mules. They went and made these tickets, you know, they got the money from these tickets, and it was like a raffle for Yo Gotti. And so if anybody was to get caught, it wouldn't follow back on Yo Gotti thought, it would only follow back on his artists. But his artists came forward against Yo Gotti, told us new and emerging details that actually tied PRE to CMG and incriminated Yo Gotti and his record labels. So right now, Yo Gotti is facing the RICO, and the feds, they have a 99% conviction rate. So we guarantee that Big Jook's case and Young Dolph's case are going to be solved this year. We're going to come to the bottom of this. We're going to get justice for the two. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Big Jook. Condolences to his family and to his loved ones and to his community. We will find out these details. Memphis is very bad right now. This shouldn't be going on in our community. This shouldn't be going on for our people. We care about our people. We care people, we want people to feel safe, not to feel scared. We will find out the new emerging details. The citizens, the women, the kids of our new generation, they are all affected by what's going on with Young Dolph and Anthony Big Jook's Mims. This stuff should not be going on ever in the entire world. This should not be going on anywhere. It's just a back and forth beef that seems like it will never end or it will never come to a conclusion. These guys need to realize that life is too short to take for granted. We need to do the utmost. We need to do good as much as we can, even when nobody's looking. Even if you got ops out there, even if you got people keeping tabs on you in the hood, you have to keep your eyes open at all times. Gucci Mane is done playing nice. The 10-17 record CEO decided to air out Memphis rapper Big 30 for using his name for clout on Thursday. Now, according to LeFleur's recollection, the two rappers met only once, and Big 30 has been posting Gucci Mane ever since. You know, we can't stop posting me, dude. We met just once. Gucci commented on a now deleted photo of the two on Big 30's Instagram. Now, while the true nature of their relationship is unclear, Big 30's page shows tracks featuring Pooch Ice-T, a 10-17 artist, and Big 30 was also signed to fellow Memphis native Moneybagg Yo's Bread Game music group label last September. From emerging details, Gucci has been very vocal on social media this year when he's not threatening his longtime label home at Atlantic with walking papers. I don't think he was clout chasing. He probably just looked up to him for a long time. It might have been a significant milestone in his life to meet Gucci. Now, I don't know though. I don't think Gucci needed to belittle the guy just for admiring him. For real, man. Gucci went out of line for this. Let him stand to shine. He's a youngster, man. We have to be the big brothers and show love instead of taking it as clout chasing. And a lot of people are trying to clout chase nowadays. They're trying to do all this stardom and fandom. They're trying to do all these little inconveniences for people, whether it's trying to prank people or it's trying to interview people. Someone's always trying to go out there and clout chase, but this is not for everybody. You know, everybody wants to be a rapper, everybody wants to be a celebrity. Everybody's trying to get their name on the big pictures. They're trying to post themselves on their Instagram, their Snapchats, their stories. They're letting everybody know what they do. Everybody know exactly how they're living. You know, the lifestyle that they have going on, what car they're driving, what they're eating, who they're hanging out with. But we gotta be careful. When you're giving out that information and the wrong people are looking at your stories and paying attention to you and keeping you on wraps and having surveillance done on you, it can be life-threatening. You don't know exactly what's gonna go on, who's gonna come after you, where you're gonna be set up at, or if you're potentially gonna be attacked in your own living space. And Young Dolph's wife is very hurt by this. She's tired of seeing the young black community and young black people killing people left and right, killing their own kind and stuff, when they should all be together as a team. You know, they talk about this, that in black cultures, they're supposed to be teams, not enemies. They're not supposed to be against each other. And it's sad because a lot of them are. A lot of them are robbing from their own people. A lot of them are attacking their own people, setting their own people up when they grew up together. They went through the same things growing up through childhood, the majority of them. And this is the thing that we need to be paying attention about, that we need to be looking out. And so the Memphis Police Department confirmed to Fox 13 that the shooting that claimed the life of Anthony Big Jook Mims took place at the Paragon's restaurant and event center on Winchester Road. One man was shot and died after being rushed to St. Francis Hospital due to the shooting and began around 4:15 p.m. Now Saturday. Now another man who suffered injuries arrived at the same hospital in a private vehicle and is currently listed in critical condition. Authorities believe Mims and their second victim were the intended targets, and the second victim reportedly had surveillance footage of the shooting, but have not identified any of the suspects as of this time. Now, ABC 24 reports that a couple hundred people were inside the building when the shooting took place outside, and that the MPD deputy chief, over 34 years of service with the Memphis Police Department, held a brief press conference hours after the shooting. Right now, we do have video that we are analyzing, but we don't have a clear suspect identified as of this time. But we know that the weapon was used, a firearm was used in the incident, and Mims and the other individual were shot hours after attending a repast for a loved one named Eric Eugene Bobin. Now, according to Wright and several posts on Mims' Instagram story, he wrote, "Rest in peace, Las Vegas Eric, legendary kingpin," over an image of a man followed by two other posts. Now, authorities first received a call about a shooting, and moments later, officers were flagged down, found Mims had been shot in his own vehicle. Law enforcement was asked if Mims' death had any connection in the 2021 death of late Memphis rapper Young Dolph. And so Gotti's former music rival Dolph was gunned down outside a local cookie store just 14 minutes down the road from where Mims was shot and killed. We have reason to believe that there is probable cause for this ongoing investigation that we have going on with the suspects, because Young Dolph was killed in the same area as Big Jook and Jook. Glorilla is one of these artists that are undergoing our investigation. She's seen the pictures with Young Dolph in the past, and then recently after Young Dolph was killed, she signed over onto with Yo Gotti. Now she's seen in all these pictures with Yo Gotti, she's seen in his music videos, a couple of them, and she is, all in cahoots with Yo Gotti. From the site and from the reports, and we came to find.
Okay, y'all, did y'all hear all that? He broke a lot of stuff down, y'all, in one nutshell. This officer right here, shouts out to him. He really represented, he really went in. He really let y'all know what time it is. He, if y'all was listening and paying attention, he brought up Moneybagg Yo, Black Youngster. Black Youngster allegedly gave the feds video of Young Dolph. Mims, Big Jook got killed not too far from Makita's Cookies, not too far from where Young Dolph was murdered. We know that's not coincidence. It's so much, y'all, tension in Memphis right now. It's so much tension with the Young Dolph and Yo Gotti and Big Jook. And I agree with the officer, man, like it got to come to a stop. It's going to be a never-ending cycle of violence. And then you got all the innocent parties or allegedly innocent people involved indirectly, conflict of interest, such as Angela Simmons, Glorilla. You see, he just mentioned Glorilla. He just said it is suspicious that Glorilla was in pictures with Young Dolph before his death, and then after he died, she signed with Yo Gotti and CMG. Y'all got to pay attention to everything. So obviously, if we conscious and we paying attention, the Memphis Police Department and the FBI are letting us know that they also conscious. He made a lot of good, valid points, man, as far as everybody trying to be a star. A lot of cats want something for free, don't want to work for it. Everybody's definition of the American dream ain't the same. A lot of people feel like because they live in their old things. So it carry on in their essence and in their spirit and in their mentality. Therefore, you see it in people's character. You know what I mean? Acting like you own something. They want something for nothing. And that's not what kind of world we living in and what kind of life this is. So y'all, man, shouts out, y'all. Much love to Young Dolph. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Big Jook. Hopefully, everything come out in the light. 2024 moving forward, we following the light, which is the truth. We got a lot going on. Young Dolph trial is gonna start, y'all, in March. The two guys who suspected of shooting him at Makita's Cookies, they on trial. That's gonna start in March. I'm gonna be making videos about it. I'm gonna be updating y'all like I'm doing with Gotti, his mom and the family and everybody. Shouts out to y'all, the Yo Gotti moms. Like I said, we got innocent people involved in negative energy and negative contents who don't really got nothing to do with the situations, but who indirectly or involved based off conflict of interest, affiliation. So Yo Gotti, as y'all hearing, he facing a RICO case. And y'all heard what the officer dude said. The feds got a 99 0.9% with RICO cases. So he broke down Dolph and Gotti, and he broke down Gotti's behind the scenes doings, how he using his artists as mules, flunkies, you know what I mean? Basically, that's the street term we'll use that the old heads is using back in the days. He using his artists as flunkies. The officer dude just exposed it. These is things that I wasn't aware of. He made a lot of points about a lot of things that I wasn't aware of leading up, y'all, to this. I didn't know how far Moneybagg Yo was involved. I didn't really know how far Glorilla was involved. And, you know, people affiliated. And Black Youngster. I didn't know Black Youngster gave the feds footage of Dolph. So you got a lot going on behind the scenes. You got a lot going on in front of the scenes. And y'all, I'm just a reporter. I'm here to report to y'all what's going on and give y'all the facts and give y'all the truth. So everybody in my comment section who commented from my last video, I had somebody saying, oh, it's cap. I don't report caps on my videos. I report nothing but the truth, nothing but the facts. I don't even do rumors. I always do my research and go investigate. Know what I'm talking about? I don't just clickbait none of my videos. All my videos 100% authentic and verified. Natural. No preservatives. You know what I'm talking about? Straight pure facts. I live off the truth, so my videos gonna always be truth. Or truths. Not no rumors, not no he say, she say. Facts. That's another reason too why I posted the video of this with the MPD, the FBI, and this officer guy right here with the glasses, putting this out here. That no, Gotti is arrested for his involvement with the Young Dolph murder, allegedly, and for a RICO case, with things that he got going on behind the scenes. And people fed up with it. People fed up in Memphis with the murders. The world fed up with the murders. You know what I mean? We tired of hearing CMG or the aftermath of the Dolph murder. And like he said, Memphis is upset and Memphis is hurt, man. Dolph meant a lot to the community. He meant a lot to me. I never even met him in the physical, but Dolph meant a lot to me. So we still feeling the aftermath of his loss. Is very impactful on the level like Nipsey and Tupac. And a lot of people didn't expect for the impact that Dolph murder was going to have on us leading forward. Dolph died in 2021. This 2024. And we still, you know, grieving and dealing with the death and the aftermath of Dolph. So it's crazy, you feel me? The murders didn't stop. The negative energy didn't stop. It just continued and it got worse. A lot of people suffered when Dolph died. So when I say that, I'm not saying that from a selfish perspective, like I'm just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for the loved ones, people that was close to Dolph and his family. Memphis was really shook up and ain't really fully recovered behind Dolph murder. As we seeing with the murders, no different than when Pac died, Cali murders went up for a while. You know what I mean? They took Pac from us, so it was a lot of chaos in them streets out there. Same when Nipsey got took away. A lot of chaos running amok in these streets and in the world. So y'all, it's sad. Hopefully and preferably we get the community together. Preferably Memphis heal up. I got a lot of family out there. Shouts out to Memphis, Tennessee. I love Memphis, Beale Street, Memphis and May, all that good stuff. The food, the culture, and the people, of course. And the country-friendly swag, and how when I'm out there, they roll out the red carpet for me, as I like to say. Treat me like I'm a star. You know, that's how it be when you go down south and you leave the city. They pull out the red carpet for you. So, you know, I appreciate y'all liking me, y'all liking this video. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Anybody who new on the channel, subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to patronize and support the channel. And for me to upgrade and get some better camera equipment for y'all. I'm doing everything, y'all, by myself, in case y'all don't know. I'm 1,000% independent with everything, the camera, everything. So forgive me, y'all, if sometimes you get the camera or the vision and it's shaky or anything like that. This all me on my own, no help, but the Most High and YouTube and y'all, the subscribers and the followers and everybody who support me and showing me love and giving me an inch of attention. So y'all hit the subscribe button, get the likes up on here. I'm going for 1,000 subscribers. From there, after I get that goal accomplished, I'm on the 10,000, 20,000 subscribers. With y'all help, nothing is impossible. With the Most High behind me, I can accomplish anything, any goal, any fantasy, any dream. And I appreciate y'all and love y'all for helping me accomplish my dream and my fantasies and my goals of being an actor, artist, entertainer, comedian, and getting to exercise my skills and my talents. So shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to my subscribers. Shouts out to everybody who truth seeking and like getting presented with the truth. And y'all, I'm going to keep y'all updated and educated. And I'll be back.